Love y'all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. My name is Charbunny, and I'm going to be your host for our upcoming runs of Pac-Man World 2 and Kogan Sword of Rewind. So I hope you are hyped for both of those. And there is so much to look forward to this morning here in local time. Although around the world, wherever you are, I hope you're having a fantastic day. And hey, if you speak a different language, remember, our restreams are out there, so feel free to check those out. One of the things coming up later today that I want to make sure everyone knows about is our bonus game, Minecraft Java Edition. We are currently at $29,000 out of a needed $125,000. We got some time, but hey, let's get a nice head start. Kick off this morning the right way. What do you say? And of course, helping us out, we have plenty of wonderful donations coming in from everyone. Thank you so much. We have $25 from Flint, who says, thanks to everyone working hard behind the scenes so we can enjoy all the incredible runs. I agree. This event has been absolutely fantastic. Every game is a must watch. It's making it really hard to get enough sleep, but I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. We have $25 from John, who says, "Oh, good morning all. Glad to see you all going strong. Keep it up." Thank you so much, John. And a reminder, all of these donations are going towards a fantastic cause, Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an international medical humanitarian aid organization providing life-saving medical humanitarian care in over 70 countries around the world. MSF is committed to independence, impartiality, and neutrality. These principles are what make it possible for MSF to respond rapidly to emergencies and provide life-saving medical care in situations where many other organizations can't or won't. 90% of MSF staff is national, meaning they live locally and are from the country where they work. If you're in studio or here, you can definitely check out their table outside. If not, you can check them out online. They are wonderful. We've been working with them for years at this point. Always a pleasure to help support a fantastic cause. And hey, maybe you're wondering what these donations can do. Well, a $10 donation can purchase 45 emergency food rations for use in a crisis or natural disaster. So all of you with those $10 donation trays coming in, you are helping so much. And hey, I know a lot of our prizes are coming in around that $25 mark. So did you know that a $25 donation can purchase life-saving treatment for 15 adults suffering from malaria? That's like less than $2 per adult. Your donations are doing so much to help. Thank you so much. And of course, please keep sending them in. We always want more donations, don't we? And of course, speaking of more donations, we have $50 from Benawar, who says, "It's that time of year again, huh?" So here is one donation to help them all. Thank you so much for all the work you folks are doing, and keep it up. Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings to Germany, right back at you. We also have $15 from Zerth, who says, "Hey chat, there's a bonus game incentive to meet. What do you think about a nice train to get that done? Like in Lord of the Rings, united we can do anything." What do you think, chat? How are we feeling this morning? We have $100 from Conrad135, who says, "Good runs all around." We also have $5 from Unlucky Razor, who says, "Thanks SGDQ for all the time spent together throughout the years. I also love this game. Much love." I know the last run was absolutely fantastic. So much love was coming in for it. Really, really appreciate everyone calling that out as one of their favorites. It's always amazing how many people come out to support each of these games, even ones that people have never heard of before. There's always something new to discover. And hey, speaking of new things to discover, did you know that speedrunning isn't limited to AGDQ and SGDQ? You can watch every weekday night at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern here on Games Done Quick with Hotfix. We have 22 different shows with specials on the weekends. For more information, go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. That is gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And hey, while you're at gamesdonequick.com, why not check out that donate button? I promise it's super simple, super easy, and you'll be donating in no time. Would like to say as well, with a lot of these runs coming up this morning, especially in our Sonic block, did you know that you can actually influence those runs? For Knuckles Chaotix coming up a few runs from now, you can help us pick the character. Right now, Knuckles the Echidna is in the lead with $940, but Mighty the Armadillo and Vector the Crocodile are both still in the race. And after that, Sonic Advance also has a character choice. Amy is in the lead with $1,191, but Knuckles is close behind at $971, and Tails is at $880. So your donations can definitely influence how our upcoming runs will look and what characters they will feature. We also have a fox color for Tunic. Tunic is an adorable game featuring an adorable fox if you haven't seen it, so definitely looking forward to that one later today. Dark Blue is currently winning for fox color with $1,415, but Dark Purple is really, really close behind with $1,365. And closing out later today, Pokemon Emerald is going to have a run, and currently the winning trainer name is Bees in all caps. So if you'd like that, make sure to keep it in the lead. If you'd like any of our other options, make sure to check those out on the website As you donate, you'll have the option to pick an incentive, and you'll be able to see what other options are on the table. We have $25 from Ben, who says, big thanks to the runners and their supporting chairs, all the staff and everyone behind the scenes, and of course, those beautiful borderless doctors. You're all legends. I have spoken. That feels like a very dramatic way to say it, but thank you so much. We really do have an amazing crew up here for those of you in the studio. You can see them working on stage hard to get this run set up. For those of you online, know they're there. They're really working hard. We have a whole team trying to make sure this event runs as great as possible and that you can all enjoy the fantastic speedrunning action this week. We have $25 from Mega Metastic Man, who says, good morning, SGDQ. Let's get that breakfast hype. Here's $25 towards Minecraft bonus game incentive. Let's get those met every day. And we do have a ton of bonus games this event. All of them are looking really fantastic. If you haven't checked out the schedule, you can also find that on the website. It'll show you what the current run is. You can see the upcoming runs. Really a fantastic tool to keep track of all of the action going on this week. We have $100 from Iron Oxide 1527, who says, keep up the awesome runs to support an amazing cause. We also have $50 from KC Stranger, who says, I woke up at 6 a.m. involuntarily, but I'm not bad because GDQ. Way to look on the bright side, friends. And I want to say, even donations with no comment make us smile so much over here. We have $125 from Dave the Tentacle, no comment, but thank you again for your generosity. Again, every single bit of this is going to support MSF, which is a fantastic, wonderful, stupendous, every other adjective cause. It's just fantastic that they're here and that we get to help them out. We have $25 from Edward, who says, we just need a $5 from everyone watching, and we got our next bonus game met. Let's go, everyone. And we have $10 from Alex, who says, love GDQ. You and me both, Alex, really enjoying GDQ time of year. Always a ton of fun things to keep us entertained. We have $5 from Stitch, who says, good morning from Ireland, and jumping on board that European $5 train. Let's go, GDQ. Again, shout outs to our international audience, keeping up with us tonight, and whatever time it is where you are, really appreciate all of the support. Hi, chat. Hope you're doing well. We have $25 from RJ&J, who says, we've been watching and cheering for years. Thank you so much for all y'all do. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We have $25 from Hitaru, who says, watching SGDQ with friends and family, such a great event and an even greater cause. We have $20 from Gutierrez, who says, good luck with all the runs. I agree, good luck to everyone. This is gonna be fantastic. We have $100 from LK, who says, shout out to whoever puts together the playlist on stream. The bangers don't stop. I so agree. It gives me so much energy right now to hear all these fantastic tunes. We have $5 from Raccoon, who says, just wanted to say, I love you, chat. Every night I get cozy and see all the adorable emotes in the chat. Favorite part of my day. Well, another favorite part of my day is when we have prizes. I don't know if you checked the website, but there are some incredible prizes up right now. There is a Lord of the Rings shadow box, $25 minimum donation there. So for anyone who loved the previous run, that's definitely something that should be on your radar. We also have a bunch of Perlers that look fantastic. There's a VV Perler canvas. There's a Final Fantasy Bomb Perler. $25 minimum donation would get you in to win both of those. And of course, the $200 cumulative cumulative prize that you can enter by getting $200 total over the course of the marathon, the Heroic Replicas Falchion and Sly Cooper Kane bundle. If you haven't seen that yet, you definitely want to look that one up. It looks stellar. Cannot recommend it enough. And now, I hope you're ready for a dot in not one, not two, but 3 dimensions as we join runners Katie4 and McKiddy for Pac-Man World 2. Let's hear it. Woo!
All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Pac-Man World 2. I hope you're ready for this. We'll go ahead and introduce ourselves real quick. I'm McKiddy.
I'm Katie4.
And yeah, this is Pac-Man World 2. This game was last ran at AGDQ 2018 by Nacho Brado with a time that he got, like, I think was a 43:30 something. And the game has changed a lot since that run, so I hope you're ready. So yeah, I guess if we're ready to go for a countdown.
Yeah. You want to count down?
Yeah, countdown from 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Let's do it. Yeah. All right, we're gonna need some quiet time. This level is very difficult
Very
here.
difficult level.
Oh, I did it! Yes!
I swallowed the ghost, and I think that's what Pac-Man's all about, I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, very difficult level right there. So, this is bare basics. This is like the tutorial level of the game. So, the main movement tech you'll see is the rip-off of the Sonic spin dash, which is the rev roll, and that's what we'll be using in most cases.
Yeah, it's pretty effective for moving around levels really quickly. And a good thing about that is that you can kind of bounce off terrain with it really easily. So you can go pretty far with it. It allows for pretty massive, like, leaps, you could say.
Yeah, so this is nothing really special going. This is just mostly casual movement. We'll see a lot of, like, terrain abusing and stuff later in the run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll start seeing it in Canyon Chaos, which is the next level. You do certain movement, and we're gonna fly off like a plant in a box to kind of move through this really quickly. Except my camera's backwards. I'm not sure what that's about, but we got through it, so that's good.
Yeah, and be careful of the red rat.
The red rat. Shout out to the red rat.
And there's the shrink pellet.
Yeah, I think that pellet only shows up like twice in the game.
Yeah, there's one in you see in 100%, but that's the only one we're gonna see in this run. So this is Packed Up Pond, one of my personal favorites in this speed run because of this trick that's coming up here. So I'm gonna try to go for waterless, and that will allow us to skip swimming in water here. So let's see if I can get it. Ledge grab might be able to. Ah, didn't, unfortunately. That's fine.
I got it, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so you also see like the butt bounce is pretty useful for climbing up on things really quickly because ledge grabs are pretty slow, so you kind of want to avoid doing them if you can.
All right, so now we're coming to the first boss. This is Blinky. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna position him in a way, and we're gonna revel in between this invisible wall and him, and we're gonna continue to hit him back and forth. And if you pause the game, strangely enough, his invincibility frames keep going, so we can like hit him in a single cycle, hopefully. Looking good so far.
Might be.
Maybe that might work.
I got it.
Got it too, nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's a little tricky being around like the feet there because the collision's kind of jammed.
Yeah, the collision doesn't like to work there sometimes. Now we're to the most memorable level of the game. Introducing the Badoings.
They bounce you up and stuff. It's pretty cool. Really inventive stuff.
Yeah. So what I just did there, I just did a sequence break that allowed me to skip like a third of the level. And that saves like 16 seconds, I believe, from going to another area and reveling across. So now here we're gonna see a trick. Hopefully we'll get it. It's very inconsistent and doesn't work. And what I mean is that I'm not going to get it at all, but I will try my best.
Yeah. It's like really janky. You have to like walk on the very bottom of a bedoing, and depending on if you're lucky, it just moves down just enough for you to.
Oh, I might get it.
Oh,
yes.
You're sick,
Nice.
McKiddy. Yeah, I missed it there. Yeah, so I just didn't get stuck on it right. So I kind of have to just go around.
Nice
the
camera. Okay, that was interesting. I've never seen the camera do that before. Yeah, the camera, the biggest enemy in this game, we always like to say, is the camera and not Spooky or Clyde.
Yeah, because the camera often just like gets tilted around.
Okay, I've never missed that bedoing.
Yeah, the camera gets messed up pretty often, and it kind of screws up your inputs. So consistency is kind of hard to get in this game.
Okay, it's kind of okay I died there because now I have full health for this next part.
Yeah. Right here, I attack the bear so that I can get past them safely. And while we're just climbing the ledge here, can we get a quick donation?
Absolutely. We have $25 from Miss Scratch 1313 who says, waka 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 waka.
Waka, waka, waka,
Waka, waka, waka.
Would you like another one?
Yeah, sure.
We have $25 from Socks and Shoes who says, what does Pac-Man put on his tacos? Wak 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 bully. Let's keep it going, GDQ.
Heck yeah. So here's the first time we get the metal upgrade, or I guess the power up. It makes Pac-Man invincible, but another thing, it makes you die. That's pretty. Just keeping it close, keeping it close. Yeah, it makes Pac-Man more bouncy. So farther terrain boosts are possible.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
And so we just rev rolled around a death trigger there and skipped another part of the level. So like right here, I'm gonna use the bedoing there and just abuse the bouncy physics and just get across there, and it saves like about a second. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna do a chrome ball skip. Like this jump I just did, it looks intentional, but it's actually not what you're supposed to do. And that skips like a bit of the level, like that skips like going on a pack-out chain and stuff. And also, fun fact, it feels like this level is the exact same as Truewood Forest. Like it's near identical.
I think you mean Treywood Forest.
Oh yeah, Treywood Forest, that's right.
Shout out to Average Trey.
Yeah. Legendary Super Mario Sunshine Runner. Go check him out. So yeah, that level was pretty painful. So now we're heading into the second boss. Don't blink and you won't miss it.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we can basically attack the core with the rev roll pretty much. So it's pretty simple to beat this boss really quickly.
Yeah, pretty solid so far.
Yeah, pretty solid over here too.
Now we're heading into the snow world. And we'll... Okay, that was weird. I slipped off of nothing. So we're going to be using ice physics a lot here. As if you rev roll on ice, you can maintain your rev roll momentum from the ice. Like this. And that will allow us to get further across places.
Yeah, ice physics are pretty nice for getting Pac-Man places.
Yeah, usually ice physics are a pretty big pain in a lot of other games, but it's pretty useful in this game.
Yeah, because there's so many obstacles in the way in this map, so it's just nice to be able to just run around everything. Nice, McKiddy.
Yeah, let's grab a stairs. Nice. It's pretty tricky to do.
Yeah, we can definitely get like a donation or two.
Oh no, my jump got dropped. That's not good. Okay, the referendum didn't kill me.
Well, do you know what is good? Donations, and we have plenty. We have $25 from Ye Who Art Literate, who says, Pac-Man World 2 was my first ever video game, and I am unbelievably hyped to see it at GDQ. I'm also embarrassed to say I never actually finished it, so I'm excited to finally see how it ends. We also have $50 from Nacho Brado, who says, so awesome to see Pac-Man World 2 in GDQ again. Good luck to the runners. Can we get a $5 Pack Attack train going during the run chat? Also, the Pack is back.
Yeah,
The Pack is back.
Shouts to the World 1 remaster that's coming out in August. Also, shouts to Nacho for the donation. He's a really cool dude.
Really cool runner.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to do a strat that I don't normally do in runs because it's really stupid hard, but since this is a marathon, I'm going to go for it anyways.
Let's see it. Oh my...
No, I was so close! So what I was trying to do there, I was using the wall, and I was going to ricochet off it and ledge grab the other side, but unfortunately I missed it. So that's like a 35-second mistake. So... it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it saves like a short amount of time, but it looks so sick.
Yeah, that saves like 2 to 4 seconds or something.
Oh yeah, you're like running away from a snowball, but it's not really a problem. Well,
Yeah.
it becomes a problem later though, because we're coming up on an interesting aspect of this stage, and pretty much this stage only. It's called wind boost. There are these wind things that blast Pac-Man away, but you can use them to your advantage to kind of launch yourself in any direction you want. You can see this one here. I'm gonna just ram into it and then it'll just launch me across the map. I do have to keep track of my HP just to make sure I don't die, but yeah, it's a pretty big part of the stage. It's a pretty heavy run killer too, because it's kind of unpredictable where Pac-Man's gonna land, because there's so many factors in play. Especially in this cave. This is the Cave of Death. It's pretty common for runners to die here and lose their runs because it's just so finicky, especially these last wind boosts coming up. I'm gonna grab the checkpoint here for safety.
Yeah, definitely grab a checkpoint. Also, this strat here, I'm gonna call this professional amazing boost, but if you want to know the real initials, please ask me off stream. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is the most difficult one. So this
Oh,
one
no.
is easy. Oh! Yeah, but fortunately I made it out. I did play it really safe. McKiddy's going for the hard stuff. Sorry, McKiddy.
I'm trying to show off my professionalness, and I'm failing miserably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So coming up, we have one of two ice skating stages in the game, and this one is Blade Mountain. The movement for this is kind of weird. If Pac-Man's in like the turning animation, he won't get much speed, but if he's like in this like with his hands behind his back and stuff, like he'll gain like a lot of speed really quickly. So the main goal is to like move just so you avoid the icicles because they slow you down, and to like get this animation as much as possible so you're constantly building speed.
Ooh.
This is definitely like a hand pain kind of stage.
Yeah, it's one of my personal favorites in the speedrun because the movement is so satisfying when you do it right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's also these little ramps. So also it's important to note like how much speed we have, because depending on if we have enough speed, we can just like go over these ramps without jumping, which is a little bit faster.
Yeah, because you want to stay on the ground as much as possible, because if you're in the air, you'll lose some of your speed.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, ah.
What did you
Ooh.
do?
I hit the edge. I didn't jump there. I don't
Oh.
know. I guess I thought I was like gaming or
Yeah.
something. I will be gaming. It's coming
Yeah.
up.
So you're still in the lead, but I have a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, we got to make this race a little close, right?
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna get this checkpoint to be safe. So you can see, like, I'm not jumping over any of these. And when you do that, it looks so satisfying.
Oh, did I do the same thing again? Okay. I'm like,
What are you doing?
I guess I just forgot I needed to jump there. Oh, well.
All right, so here's how you're supposed to do it. There you go.
Let's go. McKiddy out here backing me up for my failures.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh yeah, and also like you can basically skip some of the ramps if you like hug the walls because it gives you a little bit of a vertical boost.
Like this one, you can skip fully jumping. Hopefully I get it because I failed a lot in practice. Okay, good.
Yeah, those are kind of difficult if you don't have enough speed. We can definitely get like a few donations in because the rest of the stage is just kind of like skating to the end.
Wonderful. We have $25 from Corduroy who says, my brother and I played so much Pac-Man World 2 on the GameCube as a kid, so it's incredible to be watching it get broken on the big stage. Sparkly heart. I haven't seen someone put a sparkly heart in a donation yet. That's kind of exciting. We have a lot of people who are really hoping for our bonus game coming up later today. In fact, Anonymous donates $1,000.
Whoa, let's go.
And just says, let's see that Minecraft run. I agree, let's make it happen. We're getting closer, we're at 31,000 now, but we gotta get to 125,000 before that happens later today, so please keep those donations coming in strong. Do we have time for a few more?
Yeah, I think I have time for one more.
Awesome. We have $5 from Duel who says, everyone is doing such an amazing job for an amazing cause. Love you all, and let's get Minecraft met for some more SGDQ. And I'm gonna sneak in a fast one here. We have $15 from ES who says, nom nom nom. I agree.
I agree.
All right, now we're coming into the third boss, which I'm definitely going to mess up because I'm terrible at this boss, but I'm gonna try my best, like I said.
It's similar to Inky, but the camera screws you up a lot more because Pac-Man World 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really good game.
Perfect, nice. So, fun fact, this is one out of the 2 versions of the game where you can hug Inky and Pinky, and you won't get knocked back when you rev-roll into them. Because like on the other versions, you'll just get knocked back, so.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of interesting version differences.
Yeah. There's at least like a bajillion differences for like every other version of this game that has ever come out. All right, so now we're coming up to my favorite world in terms of movement. So I'm gonna be using a lot of the collision and terrain that's around here, and I'm gonna use it to get across gaps and everything. So like I'm gonna use the side of that thing and get across here. Because normally you're supposed to wait a platform there, but you could just skip that. All right, this part's a little scary. All right, good. All right, so what you're witnessing right now is called a rev jump. And what that is if you rev roll and then jump out of it on a horizontal surface, you get a little bit of like more of a better jump. And if you do that off of a vertical surface, you get more height, and we'll be seeing that later used. Oh, I might not be able to go for this now. Maybe?
That took me a while. Just pulling through.
Ooh. Oh, and I got the fast one too. Okay, that's really hard.
Yeah, rev jumps are kind of finicky. Sometimes if you don't do them correctly, you kind of just fall to your death pretty much.
So yeah, it's Instant Volcano. It's one of my favorite levels as in movement. And now we're coming up to the second biggest skip of the game. This is Volcanic Panic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chrome ball, and I'm just gonna make some tight movement. Hopefully I don't mess up majorly, and we're just gonna skip straight to the level. So I'm gonna need some quiet time here. All right, so I got the clip, and now I just need to get a good rhythm to jump here, and we should be good here. It's not over yet, but hopefully I don't soft lock, because there's a chance you could soft lock here. Okay, it didn't. So I'm gonna tiptoe here to be safe, and I got it, nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so doing that skips like the whole level, and it saves like 3.5 to 4 minutes or something. So like if you die at any point in that level, your run is just over, and this is like 15 minutes in, so. Oh, I pressed B instead of A. I am not 5, I am a 19-year-old boy playing Pac-Man.
It's true, it's so true.
All right, let's try that again. There we go. I meant to jump there. So this is Mag Opus. It has 2 mini skips here. One we're gonna see right now. We're gonna skip this puzzle room. There's a Stony that could shoot stuff at me, so let's just hope that doesn't happen. All right, cool. So we're gonna also be using a little bit of the terrain to get across here. So now I'm gonna grab this cornball for an extremely important reason. So like you might be thinking, oh, but that's slower, isn't it? Well, it may seem slower, but it actually saves time later on, and it skips waiting cycles out.
Yeah, there's so much lava in the way.
So like right here, like these, ooh, I got momentum storage there. That's really tricky. So that's a frame perfect trick that allows me to gain a little bit of a speed boost there. So that's pretty cool. All right, now we're coming up to the second mini skip here. And there it is. Nice.
Nice.
So now we're coming up to everybody's favorite boss in the game. And what I mean by everybody's favorite, I mean this is like the worst boss in the game. So everything is gonna go by so fast. I'm just gonna explain everything once I'm done. So I'm gonna need to be quiet for this. All right, that's phase 1. That's phase 2. All right, phase 3. Almost messed up there. Okay, so I guess I'll explain what just happened there. So what I was doing right now, you may remember when we explained how rev jumping works. We're using the vertical sloped off of these, and we can get on top of them faster. And what you saw me do earlier, which you'll see right now, Clyde's left eye, it's right from our perspective, it has a hitbox, and we can bounce off it and get on top of him a little faster, like this. All right, nice. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that boss is really hard. Like, it may look easy, but
Yeah.
it's just insanely difficult. There's like, it's so finicky.
Yeah, that boss is well known for killing a lot of runs.
I also want to shout out that Katie4, while that was happening, nails the out of bounds on Volcanic Panic. Can we get a round of applause for that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need it. That's for sure. Pulling through.
Yeah. So now we're coming up to the somewhat snorefest of the run. This is the Water World, the least interesting part of this run.
What do you mean? There's so much action.
Yeah, but don't worry. I just mind boost, and what that is that if you take damage off of anything and then do a torpedo dash, which I'm doing right now, off of like a mine, you can you can get a speed boost, and like I think the further edge you are off of it, the faster the speed is.
There's something I've been wondering during the run. There seems to be a lot of items on the screen, little dots, a bunch of fruit, I guess. What are all those about?
Those they don't really matter for any percent, except for one level, which we'll explain later, but they're mostly used for 100% related things. And they give you tokens for the arcade where you can play like classic like Pac-Man games and stuff like that. And they're cool. No idea why they're underwater though. Don't ask me why. Don't know who would leave a cherry, a melon, and these bajillion pack dots underwater. And also, these levels are kind of scary because we take a lot of damage here. But
Yeah, I needed that. Ugh.
Nice.
That was clean.
Really nice.
Yeah, so now we're both in the water. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just about as much fun as it can get.
So yeah, and also fun fact, for every 50 pack dots you collect, you get a health wedge back, so that's very nice. So that'll be useful here. I'm gonna go for another mind boost here. Nice. Gonna go for, I don't know if my setup is good. Actually, maybe. Okay, it was cool.
Yeah.
So that's Scuba Duba.
I just gotta say, like, the enemy designs on this game are like really adorable. You got like giant sharks and eels and bears and all that stuff. It's a really like graphically well-aged game. I said that wrong, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean.
So now we're heading into Shark Attack. It's basically Scuba Duo, but there's more sharks and it's shorter. So there's another mind boost coming up here. This one's really sick looking if I get it. Ooh, that was very good. Nice. So, yeah, also, since I mentioned 100%, this level and the previous level are an absolute pain to 100% because you can't, since this is like an on-the-rails type of auto-scroller, so that means you can't go back. So if you miss something, you have to death abuse and start from wherever you were, like either from the beginning of level or a checkpoint, which is very annoying. Man, these mind boosts have been so good.
Yeah, those are like, to get the most speed out of a mind boost, you have to have like the perfect angle, perfect position. Yeah, it's really difficult. It's kind of an art. Anyone who has the time to grind these levels, which I don't, you know, but yeah. We can definitely get like a few donations in.
Yeah.
You got it. We have $50 from Joester98 who says,
Yo.
Hey McKiddy and Kate, good luck on the race. Happy to see Tupac on the big stage once again. I'll donate an extra $50 if either of you get the one cycle on the way out.
Oh yeah.
That's a
No
challenge.
pressure. Keep up the good work, Pack Attack.
Shouts to Joseph for the donation. He's he runs the first game, Pac-Man World 1, so go check him out. He's a really cool dude.
He's really good at that game.
We also have $21.21 from Savak, who says, good luck to Kate and McKiddy. We all love Yellow Sonic. Donation goes to Katie's funny choice.
Let's go!
Yeah.
I love being funny.
Epic funny. All right, so if you thought the levels were interesting, you're gonna absolutely love the next one because
It's pretty stressful, actually.
Yeah.
We need a lot of focus.
Yeah, so we are entering the Yellow Pack Marine. We're on a submarine. Yeah, look at my pack sub. Looks so professional.
It's so good. Such a good design.
Yeah, so this is a auto score that we cannot speed up or skip, and it takes about 7 minutes and 58 seconds for an 80% split, which is very unfortunate. And this is like the part where you like where everybody joins in after like you get out of Clyde, and then everyone just like leaves for like 8 minutes when you get here.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome that the developers of this game, like they really they did a solid for us speedrunners. There's always been like a bounty for like trying to find Pac Marine skip, but you know, doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
The closest thing, and this is an interesting fact, I don't think this is very well known. I'm not sure if it's on the cutting room floor, but there's actually cheat codes in Pac-Man World 2 found by legendary gamer Onvar.
Yeah. Onvar is so professional for that.
Shout outs to Onvar. He's done so much work in like reverse engineering for both this game and a little game called Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But yeah, really awesome, dude. And he found these cheat codes that you can activate in Pac Village using certain combinations at a specific spot. And it was unknown for like, what was it? Like,
they were not known for like until like 2 years ago, I think.
yeah, so like 18 years. I think there was a story about like some person like corrupting their memory card and they like unlocked all the levels.
I believe there's a Reddit post of that somewhere.
Yeah.
And also, I'm just gonna say right now, last year when this game was last ran at AGDQ 2018, Nacho did it, and Rob, one of the commentators in that run, did a thing where they would donate $1 for every 1,000 points they get. I'm gonna do that as well, but I'm gonna throw in another twist here. If I get 100%, meaning if I get all the cherries, oranges, and apples, I'll donate $10. And if I get all the tokens, I'll donate $5. And if I get them both, I'll donate 15. So I'm gonna try to get that as maxed out as I can.
Here's hoping, because I'm just doing nothing. It's just how it is. Pac-Marine is just that awesome. Like, what a great invention.
Yeah, this is 10 out of 10 invention, changed everybody's life forever.
Yeah. Feel free to just read donations, because, I mean, there's not much you can do. It's the yellow Pac-Marine. It's the 8-minute stress test. Can you get through it?
We'll do our best. And the good news is all these donations are going towards changing people's lives because we are supporting MSF, a fantastic cause. We have a timely $50 donation from Xander Robotnik, who says, good luck to the runners. Hope you can save time on Pac-Marine. 8 minutes? Come on, we gotta go fast.
Yeah.
We also have $10 from Mr. Rez, who says, what's Pac-Man's favorite game? Whack-a-mole.
That's a good one.
We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, donating to see Knuckles in the Chaotix run. Great work to all the runners and staff, and thanks again for putting on an amazing event for a great cause.
Shout out to Hypnotic.
Hypnotic's run is coming up later. That is our runner for Knuckles Chaotix, I think 3 runs from now. And Knuckles the Echidna is currently in first place with over $1,000 raised. Thank you again, everyone, for donating. But there is still time to influence that bid war. Mighty the Armadillo and Vector the Crocodile are still in the race. I'll be honest, I didn't know there was a crocodile in that game, so I'm kind of curious what that is. If anyone wants to donate towards that, that'd be fantastic.
You don't know about Vector the Crocodile?
I don't. I need to really brush up on my Sonic lore here. I'll have to stick around and watch the run.
For sure.
We also have $10 from DJ Mirza, who says, never thought a 3D Pac-Man game could have such satisfying movement tech. I agree, this is fantastic. We also have $5 from IU Robert 21, who says, Pac-a-dac, $5 train. Love Pac-Man World 2, one of the first games I ever played and beat as a kid. Glad to see it at GDQ again. We also have $25 from Perry Dotto, who says, I have to say, the sound effects in this Pac-Man World 2 race are an absolute trip. Makes everything I'm doing around the house about 50% wackier. Good luck to the runners, and thank you to all the volunteers putting GDQ together. I was going to ask if we have more time, but I'm still seeing water, so I think I'm good to go, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have $25 from TG Raider, who says, was going to wait until payday on Friday to donate, but there are just too many adorable prizes available right now, so I had to take my shot at them. Been watching for years now, and I'm always amazed at what this community can come together and do twice a year. Pro tip, ask the company you work for if they'll match you and your coworkers' donations. Let's pump this total up. That is a great reminder. A lot of companies do match charitable donations, so make sure to check in with where you work and see if you can double your contributions to MSF. We also have $50 from Milo P, who says, good morning. Why doesn't Pac-Man use Twitter? He doesn't like being followed. Thanks to everyone at SGDQ and to Doctors Without Borders for all you do. And again, I know we've said it a few times, but we are supporting Doctors Without Borders, which is such a good cause. And if you just tuned in and you're not sure who that is, Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an international medical humanitarian aid organization that works in over 70 countries around the world, providing life-saving medical humanitarian care and speaking out about what they see in those areas. Their work aids people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. MSF relies mainly on the generosity of individual donors, as over 90% of MSF income comes from private donors giving small amounts. And hey, if you've donated, that's you. You're a private donator giving a small amount, and it's so fantastic that you're helping us meet all these incentives and keeping the marathon running smooth. We also have $25 from Cyberbot X, who says, just woke up to Waka Waka happening. Looking forward to the Sonic block later today. Put this to getting Minecraft added in. We are definitely still working on that. It's inching up, but we could definitely use some help. Remember, when you're donating, you can choose any open incentive to put your money towards. That means you can choose to help us support our bonus game Minecraft later today. Or again, you can help us choose our character for the upcoming Knuckles Chaotix run and Sonic Advance, where Amy is currently in the lead with $1,191, and Knuckles really close behind with $971. So if you've got some bucks to throw that way, you can definitely swing what the runners are going to have to use for their runs coming up soon. Sonic Block happening again, only in a few short runs.
Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yeah. Also, since I'll go ahead and explain the next boss now, since I just hit the last checkpoint. The boss is Whale, and there's 4 fans that we need to hit that each take 9 hits. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna damage them all to so they have like 1 HP left. And then in one swift motion, we're gonna try to destroy all 4 of them in a single cycle. And it looks really cool if you do it right. So let's get that get it for that donation earlier. This is also a very complicated trick. So
And insanely difficult.
yeah. Also, unfortunately, I didn't get 100% all the tokens, but I will donate the money, how many points I got. I didn't pay attention, so. But yeah, this is Mega Whale. Let's do it.
Let's see it.
All right, I need some fire for this. Yes! Yeah!
Let's go, that was fantastic.
Wow. I failed that so much in the practice room. I'm so happy I got it.
Yeah, it's, like I said, insanely difficult. You need to be very precise with your missiles and your positioning. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. And you lose like 30 seconds if you miss it, so you definitely don't want to miss it, that's for sure.
Yeah. So now we're coming into Ghost Island. So now we're skating through this boardwalk, the funny boardwalk. And so this is one of my favorite casual levels because of mostly of the design. Where this section that I'm at right now, it's mostly just easy platforming, nothing special. And then once I get to the second section here, which is this checkpoint right here, the platforms will start to fall. And the speed that these platforms fall is completely random, so I could die here. And I did a lot in the practice room, so let's just hope I don't embarrass myself. And after that, the third section is the platforms don't fall anymore, but the jumps get a lot tighter. And then the fourth section is tighter jumps and more falling platforms. So I also just want to take notice that these pillars that I'm going across, they're not solid, so you can cut some corners, which is pretty cool. All right, here's a scary jump I'm going to die on. Okay, I did not. All right, I'm gonna go for this funny jump here. Let's hope I don't die to it. Oh, and I got the ledge gravis too. That's pretty good. So this is the third section. This is also another level that's really hard to 100%. Because there's so many, mostly in the second, and it's mostly in the fourth section. Oh.
Yeah, I fired a little too early.
At least I got it.
Yeah, covering up for my blunder.
So yeah, as I was saying, these levels are pretty painful to 100%. Like these packed out arrays, yeah, you see, I just clipped through that for no reason because the game, or actually, it's because of Pac-Man World 2.
Yeah, Pac-Man World 2. Yeah, so that was a 2-cycle. Loses like 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, but some days you just can't win them all. But you can be funny, and that's the most important thing in life.
Honestly, I know I'm having a great time. Everyone out there, are you having a great time?
We can definitely get some donations in.
Oh, you got it. We have $50 from an Onyx Mouse who says, did you know that Pac-Man was originally going to be called Pac-Man? Oh, you did. In that case, did you know that each ghost in the original Pac-Man had its own programmed movement pattern? Oh, you knew that too. Well, then did you know that donating to Doctors Without Borders is a great thing to do while watching in Pac-Man speedruns? You did? Then what are you waiting for? Thank you so much for that donation. We also have $25 from Hegemony Hog, who says, the Pac-Man fever is driving me crazy. Let's go, everyone.
All right, so I'm gonna try to catch, there's a fast cycle you can catch here. It's very difficult, and I've only gotten it a few times in practice. I got it in the practice room earlier, so let's hope I get it.
Yeah, basically, there's a global cycle at the very end of the level. The normal one is pretty lenient. It's not too scary, but there's a faster one you can hit, and it requires you to basically not mess up throughout the entire stage, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, and also this is the only level in 80% where you need to collect fruit to progress. So you see, I got that, I killed the skeleton to get the cherry so I could open this. And I also got the apple and the box right at the start. I need that to progress because it's literally impossible to progress here. So I messed up hitting one of the boxes, so I can't make this cycle, I'm pretty sure, but I will still try anyways.
Here's hoping I can pull it off.
Also, I want to give a quick shout to Ruse SR, who actually made this cycle here. But this one is actually insanely difficult, and it's only been done by him, and
Yep.
I've never gotten close, and I still can't figure it out.
And the weird thing is like, there's an interesting strat you can do that's basically TAS only. You can, like the cycle before the global cycle.
You
can
said
make it onto
you
the
wanted to go
platform.
voice acting, right?
Of
And,
course, it would be so amazing if
It's
I could
pretty
get an
precise.
opportunity.
You basically have to
know
play
that in my
perfectly in
mind.
order to land on it. And Ruse was the first one
What
to
kind
do
of
it
stuff
ever
would you
in
like to
IL,
voice act?
so
Games or
shout out to
anime or
Ruse.
something like that?
Original GOAT.
Particularly both. I know that
Also, I
Sean
want to give an
Shipwalker
extremely
donated
special
during
shout out to
Benha's
Mantra
run,
TV, who
was,
found a new
all
skip for this level, Ghost by You.
on it.
And around a few months ago, I found a setup for this because it was very inconsistent when it was first found, but I found a new setup for it, so let's see if I can get it. So you're supposed to rev roll across here, do a bunch of maze-related things, but we're gonna skip that.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm gonna get it first try because I'm so professional.
True.
All right, got it. Nice.
Yeah. Basically allows you to skip going around basically the entire map to hit a button and then fly all the way to the tree very slowly.
So that saves like 5 to 7 minutes. Very professional and very.
Are you
worth it.
saying something, Steve? Because I don't hear anything.
All right,
on
now we're
Discord?
heading into the final boss,
Okay.
the spookiness of spooky. So I'm just gonna go and kick his face because I'm not satisfied with this run. So I'm trying to, what I'm doing right now is, normally what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to wait for him to attack and then he sits down and you can attack him, but you can just unlock him like this and it's pretty funny looking. That might not work. Oh, it did, okay. So, for third phase, you can't unlock him fully. You have to do the first 2 hits because his positioning is a little different. Also, time is coming up very shortly. And time.
Good stuff.
41, that's a very good time.
Hey, at least we get to see the Ghost Bayou clip really shortly, so that's good.
Yeah, considering I had that 35-second mistake in AA.
Yeah, I pretty blundered a bit in Blade Mountain, which is unfortunate, but like I said, you can't really do anything about it. You just gotta let it flow.
So now we get to see this insanely professional ending cutscene here.
Beautiful cutscene.
While we're watching that, would we have time to read out some support for Katie?
Aww.
Do
We've
it.
had a lot coming in. We have $25 from Elfmar, who says, big shout outs to McKiddy and Katie for this awesome race, and to Katie for being an amazing runner and inspiration in the Sonic and Pac-Man community.
Aww.
We also have $15 from GURP98, who says,
Gerb 98!
Yeah.
love seeing my good friend Katie gaming her heart out on speedrunning's biggest stage once again. So far, this has been an epic race by 2 incredible speedrunners. Keep it up, gamers.
Yeah. So yeah, now Chomp just ate all the ghosts. So yeah, let's see Katie get this professional wall clip here.
Yeah. I have my own setup, so we'll see if it works. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I guess it's I wasn't in the right spot on the hill.
I think you were one bump forward, I think.
Yeah. So it's more of that terrain boosting where you kind of need a little bit of height to make it over to that tree. Otherwise, you won't make it. So.
Yeah, this clip is so dumb because you'll have times where you'll get it like first or second try, then you'll have other times where you'll get it like in like 30 tries. It's very annoying.
Hopefully this is the right one. Yeah, sure.
There you go.
First
try, nice.
So now I'm going into my own personal dungeon, spooky. Yeah, when I was originally playing this game for PVs and stuff, like Spooky would always like catch me every time. It's like, it's not difficult, but it's really easy to just like not do it correctly. So, yeah, I just gotta focus a bit here, and we will finish this run eventually. Eventually.
Yeah, he's killed me on world record pace before, so. Yeah, now, speaking of which, the world record for this category is 39:42 by me.
Yeah, insane effort by McKiddy.
Huge
You put in
aiming.
so much work for that, dude. All right, coming up on the last phase here, so coming up on time in a moment.
Oh.
Eventually.
Yeah. Spooky doesn't like to cooperate sometimes. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a bit here.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh my God, the run never ends.
Yeah, that's spooky.
Oh man, this has been like a roller coaster, but you know what? I have to be like, I have to kind of live with it. Oh, there we go, time. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now we get to see Spooky trapped again.
Yeah, good job, McKiddy.
Yeah, that was
You're
awesome.
sick, dude.
So, yeah, before we end off, I'm gonna show off a really cool thing real quick, and then I'm gonna give some shouts before we move on. So, as Katie mentioned earlier, there's in-game cheat codes that weren't known for a very long time until they were found like 2 years ago or so. So, I'll take a quick minute here so I can show these off because it looks pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head into a new game here and then head into this certain platform. And then I'm gonna pause and then enter a certain number of inputs. So I have no idea how nobody knew about these, but again, shouts to Onvar for being a really cool gamer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause and then press LRLZ and then cheat all levels open. And then there's other codes you can do, like you can add tokens. I don't know any of the other ones, but that's the one I know at the top of my head.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you can unlock arcade games and stuff. It's pretty cool. So if I head out, all the levels will be unlocked.
Are you kidding me? This would have made my childhood so much easier.
Yeah, Clyde.
Yeah.
They also, like, Namco also invented Clyde, the boss fight. So I don't know. It's insane. I don't know how they thought children were gonna beat this game.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna head to the arcade and give some shout-outs. So again, shouts to GDQ for letting us run this again. And then shouts to Katie again for asking me if we should submit it. Yeah,
thank you so much, McKiddy, for joining me on this race. And shout outs to GDQ for letting me on once again. Really an honor to be on this stage for sure. In real life this time. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Take it home.
But yeah, shouts to, I wanna give some shouts to some people, like some new faces in the community, like Delta, Slayer, and Ian. They're really cool people. When they were watching me go for 39. And I will also give shouts to Ruse, C13, and Average Trey. They're They're not very active in the game anymore, but they used to do a lot of runs, and a lot of their old ones are very cool. So I'd recommend checking those out when you have the chance. And I also want to shout out Nacho and Lost for also being really cool, some cool gamers. And I want to give an absolutely legendary shout to Mantra TV, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but she found a lot of the stuff in this game that allowed us for the 39 to be possible. And if she was here, she would absolutely love this run. And if you want to learn this game, and I know you want to, I have a bunch of tutorials and full game runs on my YouTube and on speedrod.com. And if you want to, there's a Discord server for all the Pac-Man games. So if you're interested in learning this game, I'd recommend checking out the Discord server. And I also have like a website full of information. That's also on speedrod.com if you want to check that out. So go crash the site and crash the Discord and say hi.
For sure.
We're a bunch of cool people. This game needs more runners because this is one of the most underrated speedruns of all time. And it needs more love. But yeah, do you got anything else to say?
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it for us.
Yeah. You're a legend, Mantra.
Yeah, you're awesome, Mantra.
Thank you so much to both of our racers for an absolutely wonderful showcase of that game. They make it look so easy. I promise if you haven't played it, Pac-Man does not like to go where you tell him to do. I don't know how they did that so fast, but it was wonderful to see. Drop of that one, we did get the promised $50 from Joester98, who says, I'm a man of my word. Nice work, McKiddy. Pack attack. And that was for that one cycle on Whale. Thank you so much. For us, though, we're going to take a short break, but stick around. Kogan Sort of Rewind is going to be on the other side, so we'll see you again soon. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hope you got a good chance to stretch, maybe stay hydrated. And I've got more good news because we are ready for an interview. Let's go see what the team has to say.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick. I am so excited to be here presenting some of the amazing prizes that have been donated for this event. Just want to say that when you donate, as long as you make sure you're donating the minimum amount for the prize that you want, you will be automatically entered to win. And all of the prizes I'll be talking about today are going to be available from now until Power Slave exhumes. So be sure to get your donations in. So let's start with the first thing I have for us today. We have the Final Fantasy Anthology for PS1. This is a 2-disc set. It has both Final Fantasy 5 and 6 on it for the PlayStation. Those are kind of rare. And so it's just a $5 minimum donation will get you entered in to win these 2 amazing games. And that was donated to us by Anonymous. Thank you so much for this prize. Continuing on the Final Fantasy train, we had some amazing runs earlier, like the Final Fantasy VI run. We have this gorgeous Final Fantasy VI Falcon print. I absolutely love this scene. It has this cartoonish design of all the characters in the scene hanging out on the ship. Absolutely gorgeous. This was donated to us by Studio Pen, and it's also a $5 minimum donation. So be sure to get that in if you're interested in this gorgeous print that we have. And we have pictures of all of our prizes available on the website, including the one for the Final Fantasy VI Melody Collection print. So I'm a musician, I absolutely love music. So if you look at these, it's a collection of 3 prints, and it actually has sheet music corresponding to the 3 characters from Final Fantasy VI, including Terra, and the sheet music on Terra's is actually for Terra's theme. So if you're a musician like me, you'll absolutely love these prints. Be sure to go to GamesDoneQuick.com, go to the tracker, and check out the picture for that and all the other prizes that we have available. And of course, we have some amazing amigurumis from Chaos Crochet Show. And our first one is this little new from Chrono Trigger. I absolutely love the coloring on this, the expression, just absolutely adorable, just hanging out with us here on the prize couch. This is a $10 minimum donation if you want to hang out with this friend at your own home. And another one, Kupo! We got our little Moogle friend here, of course, from the Final Fantasy series and Kingdom Hearts. And this is given to us by Nicoli Cannoli. It's a $15 minimum donation. Absolute friend. I know you want to be friends with it too. So be sure to get your donations in for that. And we have so many amazing Final Fantasy prizes, including these gorgeous perlers of some Final Fantasy enemies. This is nearly as big as my entire torso here. So we've got, it's a really amazing perler, the details that we have in this, the coloring. I absolutely love the expression on this. We got our Jumbo Quechua perler donated to us by Pearl Pop. It's a $15 minimum donation, and it has a friend as well, another $15 minimum donation perler. We've got our little Bond perler from Final Fantasy, and it is just, the expression here, the coloring, the detail of these perlers is absolutely stunning. And of course, it's as large as my head. It is absolutely amazing. So that, again, $15 minimum donation given to us by Pearl Pop. Thank you for both of those perlers. They're absolutely incredible. And we also, what is incredible is this little Black Mage statue. So adorable. It is just I absolutely love the coloring on this, and it is just hanging out, just being a little friend with us. This is a $20 minimum donation donated to us by Cute Monster Props, who has given us some amazing prizes for various past events. So thank you so much to Cute Monster Props for this. And of course, we have more Black Mage friendos. We've got a gorgeous Vivi painting over here that I can't quite, oh, there we go. It's unfortunately, I can't really reach it. But I love this perler so much because it's not only just a perler, it's a mixed media prize. It's on top of a painting. And that background is just stunning. It's also, you can see it's very large and you can hang it up on your wall. And Vivi is just a character that means so much to so many people. And if you would like to, have this prize for yourself, it's a $25 minimum donation, also donated to us by ProPop. So thank you so much for that. And if you go on our website, again, you can check out the Lord of the Rings shadow box. It is absolutely stunning. We had an amazing Lord of the Rings run earlier, and this was donated to us by Escalar Studios. $25 minimum donation will get you in to win this gorgeous shadow box made out of paper. It has the detailing on it is absolutely incredible. You want to go to GamesDoneQuick.com, check out the tracker, and see all the prizes we have from now until the end of Power Slave Exhumed. And of course, I couldn't end this segment without talking about our amazing grand prize pack that we have. It is $200 cumulative donation throughout the entire event. So if you've already donated some already in the marathon, just make sure all your donations are gonna add up to 200. And you're gonna get entered into all of these things. So of course we have the gorgeous, the Falcon from Fire Emblem, the Sly Cooper's cane, which were donated to us by Heroic Replicas, absolutely stunning stunning. The detailing on these is just so amazing, and they're just, one of a kind. There's nothing else like them. And of course, additionally, we have the Celeste Winged Berry vinyl with something special to my heart, of course. We have Stardew Valley, the Mermaid Pendant, and we also have the Blue Kinstone from Minish Cap and the Orb. So all of these amazing things you get to enter to win if you just do $200 throughout the entire event. And don't forget, when you donate, even though you're automatically entered to win our prizes, you got to put your donations towards some amazing incentives and bid wars. That's going to let you control what happens throughout the marathon. See all the, we can see additional content. We got bonus games, all those amazing things happening when you donate to such an amazing cause, Doctors Without Borders. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Stay tuned for some incredible speedruns we have on the schedule. Thank you all so much, and I hope you're all enjoying SGDQ so far.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh my goodness, there's always so many fantastic prizes. I kind of can't believe it, but I kind of can at the same time, because guess what? I can actually see them this time around. It's really exciting. Please make sure you're getting those donations in. And of course, speaking of donations, we have lots of those. We have $20 from Zelda, who says, $20 towards playing as Amy in Sonic Advance. Since she wasn't in Origins, she deserves some love here at GDQ. And we have $50 from Callie McNaughton, who says, Sonic Advance was my first ever 2D Sonic game. I absolutely adored playing it when I was young. My favorite character to play as was Amy. I loved how different her moveset was compared to the rest of the cast. So here's $50 in hope that we get to see some sweet Amy tech live on stream. And of course, both of those are referencing an upcoming bid war happening in just a few runs. Sonic Advance has a character choice bid war between Amy, Knuckles, Tails, and of course, Sonic. Currently, Amy is in the lead with $1,236. Knuckles pretty close behind, closing in on that $1,000 mark. Tails coming in at $880. Sonic could use a little bit more love. He's sitting at $70, so he may not be our character of choice, but there is still time to get your donations in for that bid war. And of course, speaking of Sonic bid wars, or in this case, Knuckles bid wars, for Knuckles Chaotix coming up very soon, we also have a character choice bid war. This time, Knuckles the Echidna is in the lead with $1,000, and Mighty the Armadillo, Vector the Crocodile are both in the running close behind. In case you're a fan of Espio the Chameleon or Charmy the Bee, they're also options, so make sure to get your donations in soon. Speaking of donations, we have $50 from Zels, who says, shout outs to the crew that make this all happen, and the amazing musicians on OC Remix for the banger tracks. Thank you all so much for supporting a great cause. And no kidding, can we get a round of applause for the music on the break screens? Again, this is giving me life right now. It's so fantastic. We also have $50 from Prez Kane, who says, thanks for everything that y'all do with a heart. Well, thank you so much for donating. Remember, every single donation is helping us raise money for Doctors Without Borders. It is helping us make a difference, and we really appreciate it. Again, a $10 donation can purchase 45 emergency food rations for use in a crisis or natural disaster. So if you have a 10 lying around, and you want to help literally save lives, this is the time to do it. This is the way to do it. Head to GamesDoneQuick.com and hit that donate button. We also have $10 from Mr. Lurker who says, more games, please. Well, good news. We have plenty more games coming up. We are only about halfway through this marathon. We are going all the way through Saturday, so there's plenty more coming up. Next up is going to be Kogan Sword of Rewind, followed by Power Slave Exhumed and Knuckles Chaotix, coming up with just the beginning of an awesome Sonic block. We'll also have Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut and Sonic Advance. Following that will be Tunic, and if you are a Tunic fan and want to also influence that run, you've got a chance to do that. You can choose the fox color. If you haven't played Tunic, the main character is an adorable fox, and we can choose between dark purple, dark blue, green, orange, yellow, and red. Right now, dark purple and dark blue are locked in an incredibly tight race, with dark purple at $1,485 and dark blue at $1,445. That is an exactly $40 difference on an over $1,000 donation incentive. Please, please help us break that tie. Help us get some colors on here. I am really excited to see what we end up with after this heated bid war back and forth. We also have $25 from Shodox who says, loving the runs. I agree, Shodox. I am loving these runs as well. We also have $25 from Base Ninja 7 who says, much love to GDQ. And we have a $250 donation from Anonymous who says, keep up the great content. We have $25 from Paxis who says, greeting from a German living in Austria. Keep up the great work and all the best for the runners. And we have $20 from Poe who says, good morning all. Don't forget to get some stretching in and stay hydrated today. It's a great reminder. GDQ again does go all week long, so I know I've been having to plan out my sleep schedule. If you're like me, make sure you keep yourself healthy and take care of yourself, please. We all want to see all the speed runs, and we're going to enjoy them all carefully and healthily. We got this, team. We have $25 from Shambler who says, love all y'alls. Oh, thanks. We love you too. Again, everyone who's donating, everyone who's watching, everyone who's supporting us here today, you are what's making this happen. We are all here to enjoy fantastic speedruns, but we're also raising money for a fantastic cause. And the only way that works is if you hit the donate button. We can play games all week, but the real thing that we're accomplishing together is raising money for, again, Doctors Without Borders. If you didn't know who that was, Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an international medical humanitarian aid organization. Part of MSF's mission is to speak out publicly when their teams witness extreme acts of violence against individuals or groups, or when access to life-saving medical care is hindered. The decision to do so is always guided by their mission to alleviate suffering, protect life and health, and to restore respect for human beings and their fundamental human rights. In 1999, MSF was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of its pioneering humanitarian work around the world. And for an event that I know has a global audience, this is such a fantastic cause to be supporting. Awesome. With that, I'm so excited to say that we are ready for our next run. So I hope you're ready for some time-bending anime action because Demon Child Elise is here to show off Kogan Sword of Rewind. Let's hear it, everyone.